Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and you have practiced all the rules of completing sentence, and I think you have understood all the rules. I am Marufa Akhtar, English teacher of Shuhid Bir Uttam Lieutenant Anwar Girls College. You know, I have started your completing sentence, what you have problem, and I told you I have divided the class into 4 parts and 2 classes complete, and this is the third class of completing sentence. And be attentive and listen the rules very attentively and write all the rules in your copy. Okay, let's start. 21. Would rather or sooner. When you will get in the question would rather or sooner plus verb, then you have to write then plus verb or noun. It's very easy rule if you just understand the technique. I would rather die than beg. Only you have to remember the word before then. And student, you have to remember this is not then. What you make mistake then and then. This is then. THAN then. This is conjunction. Don't forget this. The word before then, if that is verb, then you have to write the answer verb. But if you get noun, then your answer will be noun. First example, I have given verb. I would rather die than beg. But next one, look at the example. He would rather drink tea than coffee. That means tea is noun and coffee is also noun. So, just only you will understand the word before then. Next one, 22 number, had better. When you will get had better in the question, your answer will be verb present. That is present form of the verb you have to write in the completing sentence. Examples. I had better ring him at once. Look at the example ring. This is present form of the verb. And extension will be according to you and what answer you will write. You had better leave the place. Next one, he had better go home. All the answers, you just look very carefully. All the verbs are present form. Next one, 23, how. And up to how you will get in the question and next part you have to write. And if you get how in the middle of the question, you will just use infinitive then extension. Look at the example. He doesn't know how. He doesn't know how to play cricket. To play cricket, your answer. And you can write another one. He doesn't know how to write completing sentence. Yes, you can write that. That is also correct answer. As we are learning completing sentence, so you can write here. He doesn't know how to write completing sentence. Then, next one, they knew how dash. Then they knew how to talk. And if you want to write here, they knew how to write completing sentence. This is also correct answer. Next one, do you know how to drink tea? Look at the question. Here, the starting word is do. That means this is question. So, when you will get question, you have to put the question mark. Otherwise, your answer will be wrong. And punctuation mark is very important. Next one, without plus verb ing. Student, you know, if you get preposition, then after that, obviously we get verb ing form. And when you will get without plus verb ing, and next part you have to write meaningful negative sentence. At the beginning of the class, I told you if you write only grammatically correct answer, that won't be your correct completing sentence. You have to write meaningful correct answer. Example, without reading more, you cannot pass. Next one, without taking physical exercise, we cannot keep our body fit. Next one, he will not be able to write well without writing much. Student, from this example, you are understanding you can get completing sentence blank at the beginning of the sentence. We can get at the beginning or at the end. in the two ways you can get in the question paper. And get ready for that and take your mental preparation in that way. Don't be nervous looking at the beginning of the sentence. Just you have to know the rules, nothing else. Next one, by plus verb ing. This is also same there. Without plus verb ing, just you have written, look at the rules again. Without plus verb ing, you have to write meaningful negative sentence. Just opposite, when you will get by plus verb ing, you have to write meaningful affirmative sentence. Examples, by reading more, we can learn more. By drinking clean water, you can keep your body fit. Next one, we can get power by eating rice and bread. 26 number, provided, provided that, providing that, or if. You can get if or providing that, same meaning. Just only you have to remember this, all these words are same. Examples, I will agree to go providing that my expenses are paid. Here you have to write meaningful sentence according to the given part. Then what you will get, according to that you will write the answer. Next one, he will shine in life provided that he works hard. Last one, the plane will take off in time provided the weather is good. Up to provided, provided that, or providing that you can get in the question paper, and extension you have to write. "27. Since as because plus meaningful sentence. As he behaved rough, he was punished. And since as when you get your simple, complex and compound also, as you are students of 10, you know this, but who are class 9, they have to know this. And when you will complete simple, complex and compound, it also will be easy to you. And before that, you just know the rules, since as when or since as because, when you will get in the completing sentence. Next part, just meaningful part you have to write. As he behaved rough, he was punished. Next one, everybody loves him because he is honest. Last one, crops did not grow well since there was drought. 28. Though, although, in spite of, despite. Plus alternative meaningful sentence. Student, here you also make another mistake, in spite of and despite. When you will get in spite, you have to write of, but when you will get despite, you won't write of, but you write this. That is wrong. Examples, though he is poor, he is honest. Next one, in spite of his poverty, he helps the poor. Although he is rich, he does not help the poor. Students, as you know, we are passing very hard time. In this situation, we should stand beside the poor and we should help the poor. I think you will do this and you will inspire your parents to do this good work. 29 number, unless. Unless means if not, and then you have to write meaningful affirmative sentence. As unless is negative, so next part you have to create meaningful affirmative part. Examples, unless you read attentively, you will fail. Next one, if you do not start at once, you will miss the train. Remember this, unless means if not, that is negative. Our today's last rule, instead of or in lieu of. That means instead of, you can get in lieu of, same meaning. You have to write meaningful word or meaningful sentence. Instead of history, he took logic. And you can write here another example I am giving you for your better understanding. As you are students of business studies, first of all you wanted to take science. but when you understood it will be hard for you, then you have changed that. You have changed the subject. So in that case, you can write, instead of history, I have taken business studies. And here I have given another example. Instead of history, he took logic. Same thing, just you have to understand what's the rule is. The boy bought pen instead of pencil. Then your comparison here, pen and pencil. Next one, he ate fish in lieu of meat. And what's the comparison here? Fish and meat. Okay, student, you will practice again and again, and you have to practice the question from the board first. Then you will go to your model question. And thank you, student. Thank you very much. And in the next class, I'll give you last 10 rows. And till then, Allah Hafiz. And I hope you will practice. Student, don't forget to perform 5 times prayer. Thank you very much.